Greetings, sunshines and sunnies. It is I, Queen Scarlet Pimp Sunkiss, coming through right quick, right fast with an impromptu shouts on the Soul Train Awards 2022. So I did not plan to do this, so bear with me. If you hear a cat in the background, please, like I said, bear with me because I cannot get her to shed the entire fudge up. Anywho, let's get into. So I was minding my business, you know what I'm saying, working on a reading video, and I look up to notice that my TV is on the Soul Train Awards, which I wanted to watch it anyway, but it also had completely slipped my mind at the last minute. But yeah, so I look up, I see this wonderful play, like a BET play, of course. It's on BET. But also, like a Tyler Perry play, just like a play in general. Specifically like those because of how they have it set up where you can see all the rooms. You can see the kitchen, you can see the living room and how they walking through and how they walking up the stairs. I don't know how to explain it like talking about, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The way that the Tyler Perry sets tend to look, where you can see them walking through the house and whatnot. They don't switch out the sets and all that. All of the sets is right there. Anywho, I see that good little setup. And of course, if you watching the show, you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. You synced it. So I think that the artist that was performing, because I had the sound off at first, until I turned on, so I didn't hear the announcement of who it was, and I hadn't heard who was opening the show. Anyway, I didn't even know who was hosting the show, honey, but apparently it's Dion Cole. And so, yeah, I'm not exactly sure who it was performing. I tried to look it up. I couldn't get no confirmation, but I think, I don't know, I might be crazy, but somebody correct me if you're watching. But I want to say that the girl looked like Money Long, but I'm not so sure. But I want to say that the girl looked like Money Long. But she also, just in general, she looked like a combination of Yolanda Adams, A. Marie, and Monica all put together. And she sounded really good. And she was singing this song. Name of the song, I believe, based off of the lyrics, I believe that the name of the song is Plot Twist. And the lyrics is like, you know what I'm saying, living a whole nother life, 2 kids and a wife. She talking about somebody that she was fooling with that had a side wife, honey. Well, she was on the side and she ain't know it, child. But I love how she had it set up. She had on this beautiful red garment. It could remind you of some not a dress, but look like it could have been a dress, but also look like it could have been some pajamas that they said they wanted to make look like it could have been a dress. And so they put both of the ideas together, but it will remind you of the silk pajamas from the TLC video. But yeah, it was a really good performance. She was singing her heart out. She had DC Young Fly up there. It was some lyrics talking about the kids look like the husband, brother, child. It's a whole bunch of scandalous activity going on over there. I couldn't tell who the other actors and actresses were. The only other actress that I could tell that she had up there was the girl that played, I know her name was Vanessa on Beauty Shop, but I think her name was also Vanessa on Everybody Hates Chris. But the light-skinned girl that she usually wears her hair kind of big and curly, but she also, she has a haircut now. And I think she is Moniece from Love and Hip Hop cousin. Dang, I can't remember her name on Instagram, but I follow her. She real pretty. Real pretty. I always liked how she looked. Anywho, she was acting in it, and she basically played the love interest that comes in for her at the end of the song. So she done been hurt by all these men But then a woman came along and was showing her some sweetness and whatnot, and she indulged in the sweetness. And then, they gave a good look, gave a tease like they was gonna kiss, and then they plot twisted us up, child. And they ain't kissed, they just looked back on to the camera, to the audience, and the lights went down, honey. The lights went down. It was a beautiful performance. Like I said, she sounded real good. She looked real good. I love the idea of the set that she had going on because it definitely fit the lyrics of the song, and she was definitely giving us a whole music video, but in the form of a play, which I ain't ever seen like talking about on stage, opening the Soul Train Awards. I love it. And y'all, if y'all know, please let me know who that artist is that performed, because I also want to know, was it all just acting? Because I know that sometimes when people do performances, they will implement elements of their real life through the actors that they have on stage. So that's why I'm wondering if that particular artist is, sexually fluid in whatever which way, and if there is actually a relationship going on with her and Vanessa from Beauty Shop. Because they look good together, honey. They look good up there, okay? All that beautifulness on stage. I'm talking about everybody on the stage was beautifulness, okay? Now, I don't know, y'all might not think that DC Young Fly is on the spectrum of beautiful, but I think he's a handsome man. I would call him beautiful. He be doing some, he is funny looking and kind of, sort of. And he do be doing some stuff with his faces that, may throw you for a loop. But I do feel like he is a handsome young man. So yeah, I feel like he's also included in the beautifulness of it all on stage. But I'm here for the performance. I paused it so I could come do the shouts on the opening of the show. And like I said, really enjoyed it. It's been a while since I seen some real singing going on with some in-depth lyrics going on. And this is not, a slight to nobody, because I like all types of music, and there's definitely a sound for everything and everybody. But it's been a while since I seen somebody up there like singing from their diaphragm with tons of passion, like really giving us the vibes, like really giving us the feels, really giving us the powerhouse, energetic performance, honey, and really like doing some real R&B and not a crossbreed. And so just because it's been so rare, it makes you appreciate it that much more when you get it. Especially being that it seems to be not necessarily a new artist per se. Maybe she is, because like I said, I'm not first certain who that was I was looking at on stage. I just know that I enjoyed her so much that I wanted to come talk about it, honey. But yeah, somebody that's like in their prime right now, to where they are getting gigs to open the Soul Train Awards. I really, you know what I'm saying? It's out there, but it's not getting the attention that it really deserves. It hasn't been getting the appreciation that we love to see the real R&B get. And I just, I want all of it to get appreciation at the same time. Not just one or two of the genres getting all the attention, or one or two styles getting all the attention. It can get attention, but also let us get some of the other stuff, and let us give our attention to some of the other stuff also, because they is doing it. And honey was singing her heart out on that stage. She was giving us the movements, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't just standing in place, she was doing her thing. She did her damn thing, like for real. I really enjoyed it. Shout out to the folks that hired her, and shout out to her for giving it to us. Y'all, please let me know the artist name Because I want to say her name and not just her. But until then, a shout out to her. I'll be right back.